Hello, guys. This is High Priestess Jamila. Wow, I got two of y'all in here waiting. Appreciate that. Appreciate the dedication. Hello. So, I've got a quick little tidbit for you guys today since on Mondays it's kind of the most difficult to deal with narcs. The question that we are asking today, and I actually did throw the cards for some guidance on this, is and it's actually me and Jacob. We're both live because he's sitting right next to me. So it's High Priestess Jamila and Jacob. So hit the thumbs up for Jacob being here and doing his thing. Okay. So the question of the day that probably I don't know, maybe some of you are asking this question, maybe not. Give me a second because I don't see any thumbs up yet. And I guess this is the burning question. I must be getting ready to step on somebody's toes. All right, hold on. Okay. So, with a narc, you really can't ever win with these people, okay? Now, I did get a positive answer from the spirits about this one dynamic that seems to tear apart all of the narcs relationships are going to be torn apart because of this reason. This is one of the main reasons why people can't stand to deal with narcs for too long because of the constant attacks, traumatizations, dramatizations, and then them going and playing victim and not taking any responsibility for what happened. Okay. This has torn down many of the narcs' relationships, even with their own family members, their own children, the inability to admit when they have done something wrong to you. Of course, this is going to screw up any relationship. The difference between a normal person and a narcissist is that they cannot admit that they have done wrong. So, for example, let me give you an example. You're in a relationship with a narc. You might be empathic. The narc sees you as supply. They are going to exploit you. If you do not go along with that exploitation and you fight them back and you give them a dose of their own medicine, you're the bad guy. So this is gaslighting. So if you have a normal human response to them attacking your everything, like narc people attack everything from the way that you look to how much money you got to what you doing. You can't ever please these people. They just can't be pleased. Okay. Right, anti. That's why you can't let them get you like that, anti-ADOS guy. Don't let them do that to you, okay? Anti-ADOS guy says the narc will drive you to want to kill them, then blame you when you try. And the funny thing about it is that when you hear them talk, they're literally projecting literally everything that they say about you and even other people. And so they'll say the things that you did, but guess what? The narc did that to you first. They did that to you first. That's why it's not a good idea to try to have relationships with these people. You can't. And it's crazy because the burning question is, will they ever admit it? Okay. Now, Spirit did indicate yes. To all the narcs out there, you are never going to find somebody that is going to put up with that. Because when you are dealing with a love relationship, or even when it comes to your family and your kids, you can create way too much stress. You're creating all of these scenarios. You're not even trying to show respect to the supply, which you see them as supply. These are people that probably was trying to help you or either felt sorry for you. The narc will flip things around, sell their own narrative, and then for some reason they're always explaining to everybody too. What are you explaining it for? Or are you 5 years old, 6 years old, or 40 or 50? So no one understands why They continue to explain themselves over and over again, but nobody besides their enablers, handlers, and fellow narcs are even going to understand them. Nobody is. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm back. So, what I got was an indication, first of all, to the narcs. The good news is that spirit is not giving up on you. But I will tell you that spirit has asked all of us empaths to be still and let them fall on their faces from their delusion. Okay. Um, Narcs, you are never going to have a happy, fulfilled, complete life if you keep going at the rate you're going. You got the Ten of Cups reverse. You do have the ability, however, to make everybody around you unhappy, extremely unhappy. Every single day, it's always trauma, drama, arguments, and crap. Okay. Now, the Chariot in the reverse position says that this is only holding you back. You think that you're holding other people back. This is only holding you back. So it's actually creating stagnation in your life. This is the reason why narcs are generally calling other people broke. They do a lot of destructive magic, whether or not it's magic, or it's in the things that they say. So the Knight of Pentacles comes up in the reverse position. There are no blessings in this kind of behavior. This is the reason why you're almost willing to do anything for $50. Okay, the Two of Wands comes up. When you develop that backbone, because it takes a lot of strength to admit when you're wrong. That ain't no joke. When you admit that you have made a mistake, all of a sudden the clouds start to clear. You start to smell fresh air and you just feel good. You just say, you know what? I got that because I was wrong for that. I shouldn't have done that to that poor innocent person. That person was just a poor innocent person. And here I am. I'm a narc. I'm all messed up in the head, and I'm attacking people that don't deserve it. And I know a lot of y'all narcs are watching. Good. You are here for change, the change that God is going to give you. Nothing I can do for you. This is something that's going to be handled by God. So really the only thing left is to pray for these people. The last card that you got is the King of Cups in the reverse position. Now, narcissistic people should not drink alcohol. You can't drink alcohol. This is the reason why a lot of people that have been to Alcoholics Anonymous, when they quit drinking alcohol for some reason, though a lot of they were less susceptible. So you're going to have to let go of the alcohol because we know that that's what fuels this. It creates even more of a delusion. For some reason, alcohol is direct poison to these people. They should not be drinking. Second of all, they're going to have to let go of the false ego that protects their heart. They're going to have to feel the pain of their victims. They're going to have to feel that. You're going to have to. And you better do it while you're young, because the older that you get, I done seen people drop dead with all of that stuff on your heart. And then you finally opening up your eyes to seeing what you did to people. And now you got to forgive yourself and clear yourself, cleanse yourself. Nobody's judging you. We're just saying, hey, welcome to the real world, and for you to continue to play victim is only hurting yourself. You're not hurting the other people. I realize that there are some people that are very, very, very sensitive to not empaths, but to narcs. And those are typically very empathic people. However, you've got to build up a resistance to narcs and do not play along with what they're doing. Let them know, because they're listening. They know they're wrong. That's why they live. That's why they hear everything that you're saying. Eventually, it's going to seep in. It's definitely going to hurt before it feels good. It has to. And the reason why is because you are shedding all of that false shielding from around you, and you are becoming a real person, almost like Pinocchio becoming a real boy. And then you don't have to worry about it no more. So I'm not being condescending. I am trying to help. Today is Moon Day. Today is my day. I rule this day as a Cancer sun. And I can tell you that today is a day of change and growth. I hope that this helps somebody. For those of you that are in relationships with narcs and you can't let go, the only thing left to do is for you to be strong. But to be honest with you, when you're dealing with a narcissist, you're dealing with the demon of patriarchy and the demon of poverty. Now, many of us, including myself, have parted ways with that demon of patriarchy and demon of poverty. We've parted ways with that. So, if you are going to get on with yourself as well as even lead by example, you've got to walk away from the narc. You do. You got to quit supporting them. We know that you love them because we love them too. There's a lot of people that love narcissists. Nobody said that you weren't loved. You just got to get it together. Okay? Because there's always going to be that moment where you're going to have to. You can no longer continue to ignore this because the longer you wait, the worse it's going to be. Okay. So I hope that this helped you guys. Hit that thumbs up. If you guys need to reach me for cleanses, cord cuttings, unblockings, unbindings, healings, any of that, I am always here for you. A lot of y'all think, well, I didn't survive the narc, so nobody else will. And that's not the truth. Okay. Narcissistic people are, in fact, the weakest link. And until they get it together, their lies and their avoiding of the truth and them hurting the people that love them and care about them is going to continue to be a weakness. Love is the only strength, but self-love is going to be the strength on the victim or the empathic person's part, or either the narc. Okay. So I will see you guys later. Love and light.